Hey everybody, it's your girl Bondy Blue, and I want you to check out Bondy's Boutique and get some of my merch, y'all. I've added some new things like my mermaid cups and the mermaid tees, and also the Shake Them Tits mugs. All right, you asked for it and you got it. Check out Bondy's merch at Bondy's Boutique. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue, and I'm back for another Real Housewives of Potomac review. Before I get into it, I'd like to remind you guys about Scentbird. I smell good, bitch, okay? Get your little subscription service, get your percentage off using your girl code, which is down below in the description box, all right? Do yourself a favor, smell rich and be broke like me. Okay, it's off the chain. They put you on some new shit that you ain't even know about. Okay, so get on that, and please don't forget about Omiage. Get you some. Link down below if you want natural hair care products that are made by a African American woman. Thank you and good evening. Let's get into Real Housewives of Potomac because it was annoying. Some of the things were annoying. Let's talk. Candace follows Karen outside after Giselle went in on Karen for giving information that was asked of her by the businesswoman that Giselle introduced her to. Now, if you look back on it, from Karen's point of view, it looked like a setup. Giselle was trying to set me up and then to bring it back to the group like it was an issue, like it was a problem. And I totally agree with you, Karen, okay? And I'm glad that Candace went out there to check on you because Giselle is working on my fucking nerves. It's the exact same shit as last season where you trying to be friends with Karen so that you can get ammo to use against her in the future. That's exactly what this is. That's why she doesn't want to share anything with you. Robin is sitting at the fucking table being the usual Giselle lapdog, okay? Yeah, because you know, she doesn't understand. And if you're a real friend, why can't you talk to your real friend about your business, but you can talk to a complete stranger like Robin? Robin, you need to figure out why you married, but you not married, bitch. You need to worry about that. Figure that shit out, honey. Figure it out before you want to sit up there talking about what Karen don't understand. I think there's a plethora of things that you don't understand, but I digress. Karen comes back to the table, and now Giselle doesn't care about the business. She just wants them to be friends. I'm like, bitch, you can sing that same old song all you want to. I'm not believing it. Candace says that she needs Giselle's therapist phone number because we about to, you know, switch gears. Let's talk about Candace and her mama calling her a bipolar when she was a child, or diagnosing her bipolar when she was a child, which is weird. Obviously, Candace is not bipolar. So the fact that her mom would even say some shit like that to her is just very telling, and it takes me aback. Okay, I'm taken aback. All right, and not only that, but she recently had a conversation with her mom, which led to Dorothy calling Candace a dumb bitch and hanging up the phone on her, okay? Now, let me tell y'all something right now. My mom ain't never called me no dumb bitch. As many times as we didn't have spats, disagreements, and my mom is a Southern mother too, she also feels as if your opinion is disrespectful if that opinion doesn't coincide with hers. Not all the time, but every once in a while we may have an issue like that, all right? But ain't never come out her mouth, dumb bitch, click. That ain't never happened. So I'm looking at Dorothy like, bitch, you know you ain't no good. Treat that daughter like she ain't shit. Point out all her negatives as if her negatives don't have any, you know, they're not a result of your rearing. You know what I'm saying? Either way, y'all, Katie said call your mama back and call her a dumb bitch. I said, Katie, we don't need the white mama antics from you right now. Or whatever white parent shit. Y'all know whenever somebody got a white parent, they just go far with the shit that they're allowed to do and say to their parent. Like that was some real white people shit that Katie come out her mouth and said. Everybody black was like, don't do it. Don't do it. So after that, Candace goes up to the room with Giselle and Katie. And Giselle wants insight about Karen, since obviously Candace and Karen have been hanging out a lot lately. Giselle is in the confessional, and apparently she's forgotten all of the things that she did to Karen last season. So the producer reminded her ass, Erica Lyles, Pizzagate, t-shirt game? Like, you did a lot. She was like, oh yeah, huh? Next question. Exactly. You gonna sit up here and play the victim because that's a comfortable place for you. Act like Karen is doing something to you by not wanting to be a genuine friend and all of this bullshit. All the while, you forget how much you are disrespectful and unworthy of her trust. Karen is back in her room, and you can tell that Karen is going through it, okay? Karen is still dealing with the fact that her parents are gone, both of her parents in a month's time. I feel like people are not taking her grief seriously, and it's starting to annoy me because I know what it's like to lose a parent. And if I need a fucking moment, I don't need that questioned by no bitch, okay? That's just how I feel about it. Katie asked about Ashley being pregnant, you know, saying Ashley looks like she's pregnant. And this is when Candace brings up the fact that she doesn't think that Ashley is really trying to get pregnant, and it's all because she heard Michael say he wanted to suck wine dick. On top of the fact that Ashley is drinking a lot. And y'all, don't get me wrong, I'm here for the karma of it all, but I'm not about to sit up here and act like somebody drinking prior to pregnancy is a real fucking issue and problem, or some type of tell that you're not serious about having a baby. That's bullshit to me, okay? That I'm not doing that with y'all, okay? And people who don't seem to understand that I'm not saying that if you choose not to drink, great for you. Like, I'm not saying that, oh, don't do that, you have to drink. Nobody's saying that. What I'm saying is ain't nobody fucking judging you, so don't fucking judge people that feel the need to drink prior to pregnancy, okay? Go to bed. Go to bed. So the next morning, everybody is having their phone calls with family members, and Ashley gets on the phone with her mom and talks about how she just took a pregnancy test and she was all excited. Come to find out she's not pregnant. And y'all, this is the moment that I clicked in with Ashley. I don't care if I don't like Ashley. This shit felt so kin to me. And that's because I've been through it. When I was trying to get pregnant, before I got on Accutane, there was a moment when I thought I was, and I was so excited. And when I found out that I wasn't, I was so disappointed. And it's such a blow when you think you are and you aren't. It's such a weird feeling to be so excited and think that it's happening, and boom, bow, pow, no, you're not pregnant, bitch, try again, womp, womp, womp. It's just, you know, it's unnerving. Karen and Monique go to breakfast, and they talk about how Monique is about to have this little party, a get-together at her home, and it will be the first time that her mother-in-law is bringing her iron mean ass over there to the house, because y'all know she ain't want to be there because she don't like Monique. She think Monique need to work. I think that if Chris don't think Monique needs to work, I think mama-in-law need to mind her business, okay? Like, mind your business, ma'am. They got 3 children together. If she not gonna work, that's betwixt them, okay? Stay over there. I don't understand why mamas gotta be like that, but I'm appreciative of the fact that Chris doesn't let his mom's opinions interfere with his marriage, and Monique does not let her disdain for her mother-in-law, you know, mess with her husband's relationship with his mama. You know what I'm saying? Whatever she gotta do to make sure that his relationship is good with his mom, she's gonna do that. Respect, respect. Yeah, I like Monique. I like Monique on a person level. Like on a if I knew you, I'd probably like you level. You know what I'm saying? And I'd love to get invited to your home for parties. I mean, just fabulous. So Giselle takes all of the girls out on a day trip to Edgar, Louisiana, to the Whitney Plantation, and her dad is there, and her dad is very virile. Okay, I don't know how else to say it, but you know, just very energetic for an 80-year-old man. Like, you wouldn't guess 80. You know what I'm saying? He like a back in the day 60, you know, looking in the face and everything. So it was just nice to see that he wasn't like some old man that was decrepit. He was walking around. He's very much knowing what the hell is going on. Shady as shit, just like his daughter. Okay. All right. He was also involved in the civil rights movement and worked with Dr. Martin Luther King, and you know, all of these things. So her father is someone of prestige and someone that helped us get to a better place as African Americans, okay? So they talk about Robin's ancestry on the way there, and we find out because Katie told her back in the gap that she probably had more European or Caucasian in her than black, but she didn't want to believe that because both of her parents are black, but both of her parents are, you know, very light complected, you know, buku white people in the back. You know what I'm saying? I actually have a similar situation where my great-great-great-grandfather was a plantation owner, and actually he owned most of the land in New Roads, which is another small plantation town in Louisiana, but that's where my dad's family came from. So I know for a fact that I came from, you know, some European French white man who owned plantations in New Roads. So I can't take mine back to the plantation as well. But I've never, you know, wanted to go to New Roads or dig deeper or find out about the white bondies that spell theirs with the I now. That's another thing that a lot of people do when there's a black and white side to a family. Let's change a letter in the name so we could not be, you know, affiliated with the blacks of the family, because y'all always know the master had to fuck up on somebody black in order for us to get the families the way they are. But Robin found out that she was 59% European and 41% African. I feel like at that point you still not white, so that's basically what the situation is right now, cutting. Okay, so they meet Giselle's dad and they go through the slave code. I think that's what it was called, and it was like all the laws and rules for slaves to abide by. You can't get married without the master's permission. You know, you can be punished, and all of the different punishments, and having shit wrapped around your neck and put into a hole, and you know, all of these fucked up things that they did to black folks during slavery that, you know, everybody wants us to forget about and act like it didn't happen or that it wasn't that bad. Y'all know they stay lying about that shit in the history books, but no. Okay, know your history, people, because if you don't know your history, if you don't respect your history, we are bound to repeat the mistakes of the past. Look at us. Not even gonna get into it. Look at us, okay? So during the explanation of Giselle's family being products of rape during slavery, Giselle's daddy shaded the shit out Karen about the collateral needed to put up in order to get a loan. And I was like, see, because you know the daddy is watching the show or talking shit with Giselle, and I'm like, oh, all right, so your daddy disgusting as fuck too. That's so nice to know. Say, bro, tell your little history story and go on somewhere. We don't need the extra shade from another light-skinned person. Thank you. Okay, I'm just saying, Giselle looked just like her pa. Damn, she looked just like her daddy. When they were showing the younger pictures of him, I was like, that girl looked just like her daddy. All of that jaw and shit, that jaw that looked like you ain't got no teeth sometimes, that's that daddy jaw right there. So they also discuss, because they take a tour of the grounds and they come to a memorial of all the children that died during slavery, and a lot of them died upon, you know, they were stillborn. So as soon as they came out, they were dead, and back then they didn't know that the baby was dead. They just had a baby and the baby was dead. And it happened a lot because the slave women were still working in the heat, still beaten. They even talked about how they would dig a hole and put the woman's pregnant belly in the hole and then beat her back. And I'm like, right, because there was no science to tell you that her heart rate going up or her going into shock or something along those lines could have still hindered her pregnancy. But this really touched home for everybody. Everybody was emotional. Everybody was feeling it. So all the girls get back to the hotel and everybody is going out with the exception of Karen. Karen has had a hard day. Karen is still missing her parents, and she just didn't feel like going out and partying with the rest of the girls. So she goes up to her room, gets in her robe, gets in her bed, and gets on Instagram Live for a little while. Of course, Giselle sees this and is now pissed off because she wants to know why she can't hang out with her group of friends but can go out and talk to people from Africa on Instagram. She don't even know nobody in Africa. Giselle, you are fucking obsessed with Karen, and it's pathetic and it's annoying, and I'm sick of it, okay? I'm sick of it. Let it the fuck go. Stop worrying about what Karen is doing. If Karen won't be in her room, leave Karen the fuck alone. I don't understand why this is the issue. Obviously, one monkey don't stop no show. Y'all still went out and had y'all shots and looked a hot ass mess and walked all up and down the piss smelling streets of Bourbon. Like, you still went out and did your thing. So why is it that you are so bothered by the fact that Karen got on live? Getting on live in your bed for 20 minutes is not the same thing as getting dressed and going out in these fucking streets, okay? So I don't understand understand why she has to make such a big deal out of everything that Karen does. Everybody's getting ready to go, and we realize that Robin still isn't there, because y'all know Robin ass gotta be late. But you know, these New Orleans streets waits for no bitch. So they get on down to Bourbon, and she joins them later on. When they get out in the club, Ashley is talking that shit about how she didn't want to take no shots. But ultimately, all Robin or Giselle or whoever had to do was and she's like, okay, don't tell Michael I'm taking shots. And it's like, girl, whatever. I didn't give a fuck about what you doing. Drink or don't drink, bitch. But be quiet about it, all right? So they drink, they dance, they walk down Bourbon, they have a good time. They take it back to the hotel for further drinking. And then the conversations get a little heated, okay? First of all, didn't need to see Katie's titties, blurred or not. She could have kept them little things to herself. And we get on how Giselle blurts out that Candace said that she didn't think that Ashley was really trying to get pregnant. So y'all know Ashley wants to know. This is my thing that aggravates me. If you're gonna ask somebody what they meant by something, don't sit up there and get all in your fucking feelings when you asked, okay? You asked, bitch, so take it for what it is. And Candace eventually explains that she feels as if Ashley was really serious about getting pregnant, she would not be drinking the way that she is. And of course, everybody brings up the same shit I brought up, how crackheads get pregnant, okay? So drinking before pregnancy is not a real issue, it's not a problem. But then Candace brings up the fact that she done been to the medicine man and, you know, had the miscarriage and all of that shit. So if you know your womb didn't had issues, why are you not giving it a clean slate and all of this? But at the end of the day, everybody's journey is different, and we need to leave that at that. I forgot, y'all, we got on that subject because Candace was talking about how she's still having sex with condoms with her man, with her husband, with Chris. And everybody is like, girl, like, you married, why you doing that? And she like, I don't want to get pregnant, I know I'm probably fertile. Monique is like, everybody your age is fertile. And she was like, not everybody. And then that's when Ashley pipes in and Giselle brings up what Candace said. And Ashley is upset, okay? Ashley says that Candace is projecting and she's Dorothying her right now, like trying to say what her situation is, trying to read her like a therapist and all of this. And we got to go back and forth on who has a doctorate. Girl, don't nobody give a fuck, Ashley. And Ashley's sitting up there talking about, you know, this is terrible that you would talk about me like this. Candace says that if she was trying to get pregnant, she wouldn't be drinking. Giselle and Ashley say that Candace is judging Ashley. And Candace is like, Ashley, baby, you judge everybody. You have something to say about everyone. And Ashley is like, well, why can't you speak for yourself? I'm like, football head, if you don't calm the fuck down, okay? Because Candace can say what it is. It don't have to just apply to her. You do that to everybody. You had something to say about Monique last year, and it's the exact same situation. So I think it's hilarious how you're talking about the consideration for you as a woman and your miscarriage. You didn't have none of that fucking consideration for Monique. So miss me with that shit, bitch, okay? Bye, okay? Girl, bye, go to bed, get out my face. All right. I'm not here for Ashley at all in this scene with her big fucking football head working on my nerves, all that 5 head and them confessionals. You working on my nerves because you did the exact same thing to Monique and you didn't want to own your shit. So for you to be sitting up here telling Candace about herself and how she judging you, girl, please, okay? Now, we know the real reason why all this is going through Candace's mind is because she's thinking about the fact that Michael wants to suck Juan's dick. And who really wants to get pregnant for a man that they probably know wants the dick? Wants the dick, 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 wants the dick. And I know a lot of y'all was saying that Ashley knows who she's married to. And I agree. I agree that Ashley knows very much so who she's married to and what he's into. But at the same time, we're not about to act like any, you know, woman that's in a monogamous relationship with her husband wants to know or find out that he wants to suck some other dude's dick. Like, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Even if she did want to have a baby for the nigga so she can make sure she get that extra money and that alimony and that child support and all of that extra shit, okay? Nobody wants that out on the blogs. Nobody wants that out on television. That is still embarrassing. I don't care. If he wanted to eat another woman's vagina, it would be embarrassing. Regardless. Because they supposed to be in a monogamous relationship as far as we know. Okay? As far as they done told us on the show. Alright? And Candace is on the cusp of spilling all of Michael's tea. But she doesn't, because she doesn't want to make this the, you know, hate the Darbys or attack the Darbys day, so she lets it go. And Ashley is just going in. You think it's okay to do that to a woman who just had a bitch? sorry, but you can save your I don't want to call them white woman tears because she ain't a white woman, but it's almost the same damn thing. You know, the concept of you can fuck with people and then when they do the same shit to you, you want to cry and play the victim and all of that shit. Go ahead somewhere with that, Ashley. Y'all, the saga continues. I'll see y'all in the next review, which I guess will be Southern Charm. I really don't want to do it, but I guess I'll do it. I'm gonna look and see, but definitely 90 Day Fiance. But I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next review. I hope to see y'all in it. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and share the video. Have a good evening.